You're here because you would like to improve your speaking for the IELTS, and you've come to exactly the right place. We're going to give you some sample answers to questions that you may see on the exam, and you're going to be able to adapt these to any question you will see on the exam. Hi, my name's Phil and you're watching the IELTS Grind. Thanks very much for watching, and if you're not a subscriber, why? Why don't you subscribe now? Okay, so as I said, we're going to be looking at some sample answers. They're actually high-level answers, and these questions we're going to look at have been inspired by a real past exams taken from Cambridge IELTS 14. This is a wonderful book, and if you don't own a copy, I would really recommend you buy one, and you can find a link to how to do that in the description. So why don't we get on and look at those sample answers and questions and see what you can steal from me. It's all for you guys.
Let's talk about social media. Which social media websites do you use the most?
That's a very interesting question. I would say because of my age, I tend to use Facebook quite often and also YouTube, but I use them in slightly different ways. I would say that Facebook is a great website for organising events, for catching up with old friends, and to generally see what's happening about the town. YouTube is much more different. Personally, I use YouTube more as a informative sort of platform. I like to watch a lot of documentaries which help me gain more knowledge about topics that I'm interested in. I also like to watch it to learn new skills. I tend to fall victim to cats and sort of funny events as well, but mostly I'm watching it to inform myself about topics.
How often do you use social media?
I would say, like most people, it's an everyday occurrence. Perhaps I use it a little bit more than I should do. My normal routine is when I wake up in the morning and I'm attending to my everyday business, let's say. I tend to look at Facebook to see what's new, to see if I've had any new comments or perhaps any new events are happening. And I like to watch YouTube when I'm commuting to work and home from work. But don't worry, I drive. No, I don't drive. So I take the MRT, so I'm not driving, so it's okay.
What can people learn about you by looking at your social media profiles?
Hopefully not a lot. I am quite conscious of privacy, and with the recent sort of news about how lots of social media companies such as Facebook have released sensitive data, I try and keep my personal details to a minimum. So things such as photos and information about my past, I keep that strictly on a friends need to know basis. Okay, so that was just a little flavour of part one. On the real exam, you're going to get 3 sets of questions in part one. So be expecting a little bit more than what we just saw. So as I said before, we have been looking at questions that were inspired by Cambridge IELTS 14. This is a truly excellent book, one of many books in a series of past exam papers. The thing is, guys, this is a book that's produced by the people that make the IELTS test. So if you really want to improve your English and take the exam and do well, you should really be thinking about using this material. Now, we've put a link to where you can buy the book on Amazon in the description. If you'd like to buy through that link, that really helps us out. But also, don't forget, just give us a like if you found the video useful. That's great too. And we will see you in future videos, and hopefully you're going to enjoy those too. See you later.